Hi, this is MH and welcome to another edition of I Must Unite, Nuzlocke series featuring Charizard on Pokemon Unite. So in this series, I must use my Unite move as much as possible, and today I will be running Charizard with Flamethrower and Flare Blitz while spamming its Seismic Slam Unite move. In terms of the build, as you can see today, I will be running Energy Amplifier so that I can charge up my Unite moves faster, and I'll be running Buddy Barrier as well. A very solid uh, item to run together with trying to unite as much as possible because it gives a barrier to I think equal to 40% of its total HP to an ally, and also a muscle band because Charizard is a physical attacker. So a bit about Charizard, right? Rocking in this pattern style holowear. He starts off as Charmander, evolves into Charmeleon at level 5, and finally into his ultimate form Charizard in level 9. Only his basic attacks can critically strike, and so that means it does not get as much utility from a scope lens, for example, compared to something like an Absol, which crits on almost every single hit. And Charizard's critical hit rate increases at level 5 and level 9. Among its power spikes or breakpoints, if you will, I would say that it gets it around level 9, and that's also when it gets its Unite move. It has a passive ability called Blaze, which increases critical hit rate by 20% while at half HP or less. And its attack basic ability is Channeling Fire, so if you can see, it is a bit different from the other Pokemon. For Charmander and Charizard, it deals continual damage 4 times, and damage is increased to enemies that are burned by this fire beast. So we are going to the top lane together with our friend here over here. There is a bit of lag, and I think it's reconnecting again. Okay, yes, as you can see, a bit of lag here and there. So we are going to the top lane along with Bulbasaur. We'll be running a 2-1-2 configuration with Froakie in the middle jungling, and also Pikachu and Lucario at the bottom. So let's see what the opponent has. As usual, we expect to see Lucario in every game, and Lucario is on the top lane doing Lucario things. With its bulkiness and Meteor Mash and quick attacks, it is pressuring my Charmander to go a bit back. We do have Bulbasaur trying to support, and it has a Sylveon or Eevee at this point supporting the Lucario, so it's a very strong duo in the top lane. 2 Pokemons which, and they managed to take us out. I think it's a double kill. No, it's a 2-1 trade with both Bulbasaur and myself. No, Bulbasaur running very low, myself taken out, and also Lucario taken out in that trade. I'm quite surprised that Bulbasaur isn't going back to heal. It's running a very low health, and as expected, the Greninja or Frogadier on the other side spots the moment of weakness and takes out our Bulbasaur. So we are regrouping, trying to use Fire Spin and Flame Burst as much as possible, get those sweet XP from the bees, but we are again pressured and pushed back by both Lucario and the now evolved Sylveon. Sylveon is one of those Pokemon which in this match is running Hyper Voice, and that is very lethal along with Lucario, who can push you with Meteor Mash out and then allowing Sylveon to whittle you down with Hyper Voice. It looks like this Lucario is running extreme speed, and they are very, very aggressive, pushing us back quite a lot of times. I am trying to defend that zone, but unfortunately you can't really do much against such a tanky duo of Lucario and Sylveon. And they seem to be scoring at will towards the top. At the bottom, we do have the 3 of us trying to defend, but at the top, we are doing very, very badly, getting pushed back a lot by the Sylveon. Look at me trying to get my berry while Sylveon is again pushing us back. I wouldn't be surprised if they manage to steal the berry and take down the top goal before Rotom comes in. We are trying to see, yes, and Lucario overexerts himself and gets taken down by the Ivysaur. And in the end, Sylveon gets the same fate, and it goes down while we try and score in their goal for the first time. Okay, so hopefully we will be able to attack them a bit more consistently given this tanky duo. For this build, I am running Flare Blitz, which I get at level 7. Charizard basically dashes forward and shields itself, damaging and knocking back the targeted enemy. And at level 13, you get a better version of a Flare Blitz and slows enemies for a short time after being thrown. Again, as I said, we couldn't do much on the top. The combination of Ivysaur and Charmeleon, not even their full-fledged forms yet, are quite disproportionately attacked compared to the Lucario and Sylveon combo. And as a result, we decide to go to the bottom. Let's go and get Dreadnought and get the beautiful Unite move that we have, and we can start this I Must Unite series proper. Because only with the Unite move can we actually spam it. Luckily, our teammates of Lucario and Greninja at the bottom manages to secure the objective. We are quite a bit shy from level 9, so we decide to go and farm the crabs and the Ordinos, and I do get my Unite move, so I am legally forced to use it, and I use it on the Blastoise, and I do manage to take it down. And it looks like my teammates are doing much better at the top now, taking 3 down, though losing the Rotom. We are still pushing on the level 2 goal at the bottom lane, and the reason I'm doing that is because it is still not at the 5-minute mark yet, so they are not able to get the jump pad to disrupt our scoring speed. So at the moment, I see Lucario in the horizon, that's why I decided to do a slight turnaround before heading back to get the 550Bs. Getting more XP to help buff myself up. In terms of the overall match, we're not that bad. We are able to pressure them with our Greninja there. Fighting their Greninja, which used the Unite move. I tried to chase a bit, but I decided against it, and let's retreat and go back to base for a while. So Sylveon again doing a lot of damage on the top and scoring with the Lucario. The Sylveon and Lucario combo needs to be stopped sooner or later. I am getting a bit more XP because I do know that soon I will be able to challenge the two, like what you're seeing on the screen now with Lucario gone, and both the Venusaur and Charizard being able to use their Unite moves, and this Venusaur is rocking the Solar Beam and is a Solar Beam variant of interest. So we try to score and break the level 1 goal in a timely fashion. So what I noticed is I have the Unite move again. I do have to use the Unite move, but there is something special about Seismic Slam. It can only work if there is a target, and that target has to be a player. And the reason why is because it grabs an enemy, slams it onto the ground, and damages the enemy. It deals additional damage based on its max HP. Then Charizard will fly up into the air, moving freely over obstacles, like something like what a Talonflame would do. Will fly, and there you go. I see an enemy, and that's what I do to use my Unite move. And we do take down the enemy Charizard and Lucario very handily at this point with a level advantage and also my Unite moves. Lucario and potentially even Sylveon will not be a threat, especially since the typing of Charizard is fire and also flying, which resists, I wouldn't say double resist, but it resists Charm by Sylveon. We are doing very well, managing to control it, and I'm using Flare Blitz to keep pushing him back because Flare Blitz is a sure hit combination. I may be a bit too aggressive in some of the exchanges, resulting in me losing a life. Yes. The one thing I like about Seismic Slam is that it deals damage to an enemy or when burning them during its move. And while that happens, I can also recover HP equal to 80% of the damage dealt. So it's a bit of lifesteal there, and that is very nice to use, especially when you fly. So the top lane, both goals are down for us, so the Rotom is pushing towards us, but Venusaur and myself promptly takes care of it along with our Greninja, and we're back to farming up all the Pokemon on our side. It seems to be a 4v5 match overall because you can see that the Pikachu here is missing in action, probably away from keyboard. Let's hope that he will be back for the Zapdos fight. If not, we do need to be a bit more aggressive and hope our level disparities can bring us through. So far, not that comfortable. I would say it is quite even at the 215, 220 mark because there are 2 goals or 3 goals remaining for us and now down to 2-2. So points wise, we shouldn't be that much different. The orange team is preferring for a split push with 4 of them at the bottom, and I'm telling, hey guys, come to the middle. I do need to unite, but there's nobody for me to unite. against with my targeting Unite move, so I attempt to kickstart the Zapdos and hopefully everyone else will come in. I noticed that the Lucario is now reaching here. I should have used my Unite move and whittle down all their XP at once, and I managed to get the Zapdos and now running towards the goal. But they notice me and they take me down just right before I could score. So taking Zapdos for the team, but unable to capitalize on the scores. With 3 down on our side and 2 on their side, hopefully our Lucario does score in the middle goal to boost up our points a bit. And it's time for defense. Even though it seems like 3 is down, Pikachu is essentially missing in action, so it's only Venusaur and Lucario remaining against the orange team. Will we manage to defend against this onslaught? Defending is, after all, part of the game, and we only have 1 goal remaining while the opponent have 2. So it looks like we do need to push. And I noticed the Sylveon trying to teleport back to base, and I attack it just to prevent that. Taking down any Pokemon now is very beneficial if you're trying to push the final goals, because if any of them jumps onto you or just disrupts you, and I'm not rocking a score shield, so it would be highly unlikely I'll be able to score. So taking down the Lucario, who has 37 goals, so that he cannot do any damage while we continue to push. Our Greninja doing great as well, taking down a Pokemon. So it's 3 versus 1. Only 1 Pokemon left for the orange team. Greninja with the 50, trying to score in the top lane, but Blastoise from the orange team is blocking him. Seeing that gap, I decide to go to the middle. Will I manage to take this 40? And will this 80 points be enough to take it? We will find out in 10 seconds. I do have a Unite move ready. I'm trying to help Greninja, but I see Lucario coming in, and nope, Lucario, you're not going to disrupt. So I use my Unite move, and time goes up. So what is the scores at the end? It looks like we are ahead. Yes! We do win the game by the skin of our teeth. 464 to 380 odd. So that final 80 points doing a lot of useful damage and help for the team. So giving thumbs up to the whole team. I think I do have to report Pikachu here for AFKing. I'm guessing the other team may also have someone who wasn't contributing as much. But anyways, great job by the team. So thank you very much for staying on with me for this I Must Unite series. Please leave a comment to let me know what you liked or what you think we can possibly improve. And if you'd like to see more of this, please watch our other videos and let me know what else you'd like to see. Thank you very much.